It's a serious morning and a hot day, so let me be frivolous for a minute and take, for example, the news articles all over the press a couple of years ago commemorating the 10th anniversary, thank you so much, of the death of Princess Diana. What's that got to do with globalization, you might well ask? Well, think of the tragedy this way. An English princess with a Welsh title leaves a French hotel with her Egyptian companion, who has supplanted a Pakistani. She's driven in a German car with a Dutch engine by a Belgian chauffeur full of Scottish whiskey. They are chased by Italian paparazzi on Japanese motorcycles into a Swiss-built tunnel and they crash. A rescue is briefly attempted by an American doctor using Brazilian medicines, and the story is now being told to you in Mangalore by an Indian who has moved from New York to Thiruvananthapuram. There's globalization. But your own stories are not that much different. What does it mean to be a young person in, let's say, Mangalore today? It can mean waking up to an alarm clock made in China, downing a cup of tea from leaves first planted by the British, donning jeans designed in America and taking a Swedish bus, a Japanese scooter or a Korean car to get to your class at the university, where your textbooks might be printed with German-invented technology on paper first pulped in Norway. You might call your friends on a Finnish mobile phone to invite them to an Italian pizza, even what you think of as an Indian meal, but that might feature naan that came here from Persia, tandoori chicken taught to us by rulers from Uzbekistan, and aloo and hari mirch that first came to India only 400 years ago from Latin America. And the most desi thing of all, of course, is suspicion of anything foreign. Suspicion of things foreign has hardly been absent from our own country's political experience. In India, self-reliance and economic self-sufficiency were a mantra for more than 4 decades after independence, and there were real doubts as to whether the country should open itself further to the world economy. Whereas in most of the West, most people axiomatically associate capitalism with freedom, our nationalist leaders associated capitalism with slavery. Why? Because the British East India Company came to trade and stayed on to rule. So our nationalist leaders were suspicious of every foreigner with a briefcase, seeing him as the thin end of a neo-imperial wedge.